Hello, Starlight. Welcome to Priestess Serenity's YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie. I'm going to be a reader for today. So today we're going to do a timeless pick a card focusing on love, amor. Okay, so we have 3 piles as usual. So we have pile number, So yeah, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Again, that's pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So in this reading, we're going to be focusing on if you and your person of interest let down their ego, how they would be able to connect in a romantic relationship. So all the cards are already pre-shuffled. So yeah, let's just get started. So I'll see you in your pile. Okay. Bye. See you soon. Hello, pile number 1. Those who picked this pink earring, pink rose gold heart earring. This is going to be your message, so I'm going to put it up here. Okay, so this is how the spread's going to work. You will decide which side is true to you. So the love in the middle is just like the connection about how you will meet, like what you guys will need to meet to get to this love connection. Okay, so right here we have I'm gonna call them forest person and then moon person. Okay, just so that I can keep it straight. Okay, so let me take that from the side so you guys don't get distracted. Okay, so what about the moon person here? So if we have the first card is justice in reverse. So what I feel like for you guys is that there is an imbalance. Like right now that the moon person could feel that life is not going the way they planned it to, that they feel like a lot of circumstances are against them. So we have here for the forest person, 4 of coin. So for that person is probably like just enjoying life. I see a lot of like goats, so I see a lot of like bounty and like herding, even like one goat's in the side, and even like the suitor who's like all the way in the back is just looking at him. So I mean, maybe the moon person is just looking at the forest person. Is just like they have it all. I just want it. like I want what they have, because maybe it's a financial situation where you guys like where the moon person is just like, I'm not as abundant as the forest person. They have everything, right? So then it's like, what do we need? What more do we need to know about the moon person? So yeah, this is definitely, again, confirmation about it being about money. So we have here the ace of coin. So it doesn't necessarily have to be about money, but like coins is more about earthly matters, like the 3D. It could be about wealth, luxury, even like the day-to-day pleasures, like that type of stuff. So I feel like for you that there's a new opportunity that's coming up for the moon person. And then we have here for the forest person, the moon in reverse. So what I'm getting here is like a secret is going to be revealed. So it's just like the way this person is making money like was secretive, but like when this connection, in order to make this connection solid, like they have to reveal how they got this money, like how they reached their wealth and the potentials is what I'm seeing. So and then we have here like what part of the ego they have to break. So we have here for the moon person, 3 of coins in reverse. Yeah, so this is a lot about material wealth, but because, okay, so the 3 of coins is usually about a group of people helping to create a project. But you see here in this card, right, like it's a strong man that's trying to pull the rings apart, and he's not asking for help. He's not allowing anyone to help him because he wants to like prove that he can do it. So what I feel like for you guys is you are in this current mindset where it's just like you were refusing to receive help from other people, but now you're realizing that you, in order to get this ace of coin and love, that you have to be vulnerable in and telling people what you need and what to do. So then for the fourth person, we have here the 9 of Cups in reverse, and love. So what I'm getting here is like, in order for you to get your wish fulfillment, you have to let go of the mask. Like in this deck, the cups you're usually like in the middle of a masquerade, and I feel like it's like a game of will they, won't they going on. And in order for you to get into this love romantic relationship, you have to let your guard down and like show your actual authentic self. Okay, so we have other oracles now. So we have here flag, career, confirmation, ring, dragon, broom, table, hammock, crib. Okay, so again, this is definitely confirmation for me that this is very focused on like career and money. Okay, especially when the career card popped out, right? So we have here flag. It says, don't be tempted to lower your standards. Okay, I mean, I think that's self-explanatory, like for both of you, which is like, if you can't offer me honesty, then I don't want it. Like like that's just how I see it. Like if you can't be truthful to me, I don't want it. Which is why the forest person has to be honest, because that's what they're talking about. Like the lack of honesty is going to cause an issue with this connection. And I also see here the ring where it says a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So what that means is that you guys might be working together and you might know each other from work. So or you know that they're actually like, if all the things are settled, you guys might get married, you know. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We also have here dragon. So it says beware of self-delusion. So it's just like, again, I feel like this is talking about the forest person and a little bit of the moon person. So what I mean is that because you have such an ideal version of yourself and you don't want people to see it, you want to project this Four of coins so badly, but you're isolating yourself from actually reaching a true connection with someone. Also, with the moon person, what I also feel like is that this want to show that you can do everything is causing this connection to be tense, to not get to the next level that you desire. Okay, so we have the broom where it says new home, new attitude. Yes, so once you guys like change your mindset, like shift your mindset to be more positive and decide like this is actually what you want, then yeah, it would definitely go to the next step. Hard work ahead. I feel like this is also talking about your career, but also relationship, that in order to get what you want, you have to work hard to get it. Like this relationship is going to require work for both of you. And then we have your take a vacation, physically or mentally. So I'm going to say this. Whatever decision you make in this relationship or about work too, take a break and then come back to it to make the final decision. Like, don't commit yourself when you're stressed out and don't know what to do, okay? Pile number one, because if you do, I can feel that there might be a sense of regret about the decision. Because, like, yeah, like, beware of self-delusion. And then we have here, if you take the break, you will have the crib, where it's like birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So I mean, it could literally be a child for you guys, but what I'm really getting is more of a business ordeal. But some of you can just literally just have a kid and be married and have a kid like immediately after you fix this situation. So we have here divine feminine. It says you are called on to rise. So those who clicked on it, or I feel like, so we also have the bee here, right? So it's about being busy, like hard work. To get this connection to receive the love of the feminine, or for the feminine to give the love to someone, it's going to require work in their part. I also see like the same pink flower. So I feel like for you guys, it's like a very innocent type of situation, like an innocent love. And I feel like when I say innocent, I mean like it's like a small misunderstanding. Like, it might not seem small, but when you look back on it, you'll be like, oh yeah, that was kind of silly of us to get upset about. So we have here the Venus, Jupiter, and water. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that this could be your transit, or what's in their chart, or signs, whatever. So some of you might have a Jupiter returning, and this is like a soulmate, like a very important relationship because of the Jupiter return. We also have Venus, which is about love, obviously. So we have give and receive, love, and find value and see beauty, right? So this is like double confirmation for the divine feminine here. So it's about giving and receiving, right? So the divine masculine has to give to the flowers, which is the divine feminine. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So we have here Jupiter says grow and expand, which is also a lucky card. So once you guys change your attitude and you grow and you change your point of view of the situation, you will get the connection you so desire. And we also have your water, which is spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. So you have to show compassion to yourself and to the other individual in order to get to the next level. So we also have here the pearl, which is calling to me. So you guys, someone in this party might have a strong Cancer in their sign. It could be rising, sun, definitely Venus, moon. Yeah, like those. Maybe a Jupiter too, but I really think it's more of the personal planets than anything else. So yeah, you guys need to have an emotional conversation in order to get to the next step of this relationship. So then we have here wisdom in reverse, rhythm, and then individuality in reverse. So what I'm seeing is that for some of you guys, you might have this notion, this weird idea that if you're with somebody that you will lose your individuality, and I'm here to tell you that is not true. So I'm gonna go and unreverse these energies for you guys so you can like properly manifest this relationship if you so choose to desire it. So I hope that you have the wisdom to see that when two individuals come together, that they're able to create the life and the love that they so choose and want in this life, and that this person respects you and you respect this person's individual beliefs and life goals, and that you guys learn how to manage it together. So we have here rhythm, which is just going with the ebb and flow. I feel like for you guys, it's just like you're not used to these new ideas, these new changes, and it's just a rhythm. Like you start young and then you get older, and then when you get older you get new ideas, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so then we have here retreat, romantic feelings, and passion. Okay, definitely. So for some of you guys, you might be impacted by social distancing or quarantine, right? So you might have like been apart from this person for that time frame, but then you have like, as soon as you see them, it's like your heart starts to flutter, and you guys just don't know what to do, and like there's a lot of passion. Like I feel like for some of you guys, the temptation to bed them is strong, to embrace them, to feel what they might to get to know them as a lover is definitely strong here. And then these are your last cards. We have here family, vibration in reverse, separation in reverse, and control. Okay, so this is what's happening here. I'm going to explain this. So again, for some of you guys, it literally could just be that you marry this person and you have kids with them and you make a family. Where it's like kids, you see, opinions, judgment, resolving family stress, getting support, right? So it could be that, but it's also like using your head to figure out if this person is the right person to settle down with. So we have here vibration in reverse, which means you guys are not on the same wavelength at the moment. So I'm going to unreverse that for you. So it's like energy and positivity, rise your vibrations to attract what you desire. So what's happening is you guys are so fixated on what you're lacking that you're not able to appreciate what you have at the moment. So we also have your separation. So separation in reverse to me means that you guys are probably in each other's lives, but you're living parallel lives, which means that you see each other, but you guys don't really interact. It's kind of like, I know this person is supposed to, it's like, I know this person and I have this connection, and we're like, at any moment could be together, but we're not together. We're gonna keep pretending we're not together because, you know, we're just not ready. So that's the type of sense, like this parallel lives where you know what the person's doing and they know what you're doing at this moment. Okay, so then we also have here control, where it's like stagnation, delusion. You see, we're talking about the dragon, like self-delusion, release the need to control situations. So what I feel like for you guys is that I'm going to unreverse this because now it makes sense to me. Did not before, but now it definitely does. So you guys do need this time to separate each other so that you can grow and figure out more about yourself, like especially the individual. So I think, so for some of you guys, the individual card that I mentioned earlier, it wasn't about, some of you guys do feel like you might lose yourself in this connection because it's just so deep, because the water is just so intense. Like you feel like you might drown in it, which is also why, you know, like she's staring into the ocean. But for others of you, it's because you don't have a solid sense of self yet, and you feel like if you're in a relationship that they will become your sense of self. So I'm here to tell you that's why you need a separation, so that you can have a stronger sense of self, so that you don't get drowned into someone else's waters. Okay. And some of you guys just really want to control how this relationship comes to be. So you're just like, if it doesn't happen in April 25th, 2002, it's over. I'm never going to speak to this person ever again. How could they do this to me? In that type of mindset. Or you just like try to maneuver text messages or try to bait them to ask you out. And I'm just going to let you know, if it's meant to be, it's going to happen regardless of how you try to set it up, okay? Pile number 1. And that's going to be your reading. If you like this reading, please like. If you like more of these readings, subscribe. And click on the bell icon if you like more notifications about when I post. And I'll see you next one. Okay, bye, Starlight. Hello, pile number 2. Those who pick this red heart earring, this is going to be your message, okay? So we have here, I'm going to put all the cards here first so we can properly talk about this. Okay, cool. So how I'm going to describe this reading is, this is the moon person and this is the forest person. So you can pick either pile that calls to you and like resonates with you. I mean, yeah, either side. Okay, this is very open reading. So for the moon person, we have here the world. We have a completion. So what I see here is a lot of labor that resulted in love. So it was, for you, is worth it. This connection, this love is worth it. So then we have here the King of Swords in reverse. What I'm getting here is this person's a very, for the first person, they're very cold, at points very cruel with their words. I feel like they become very defensive, and what's happening is that the moon person has more value for this relationship than the forest person does. You also have here the sun. So yeah, they view this connection as like God sent, like it's amazing, like this is everything they ever hoped and dreamed of. And then we have here the Empress in reverse. So this could be a feminine energy here, or it could be either or, because we have the King and the Empress, but Empress is usually feminine energy. So what I'm getting here is that this person does not cherish the love that the moon person is offering for them. I feel like they just take and they don't give anything back. Or like maybe they're just not in tune with their feminine side, and that's why they say like really cruel things, because they don't use that emotional part of their mind often, and they themselves don't even know that they're saying something that's like cold and could be perceived as mean-hearted. They probably are just like, what? But this is what I think, and it should be okay. I should express my thoughts. And it's like, yeah, but not in the detriment word, sorry, of others. Like, geez. And then we have here the Tower in reverse. Okay. So what that means is this person walked away from this connection. This person needs to know how to walk away from this connection, so that the Force person, the Six of Pentacles, learns to because I'm getting like they take. Like, I feel like this person just takes and takes and takes and takes from the moon person. Like, the Force person is just like, well, you're offering it to me, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to take your love, and you're okay with the bare minimum because just being around me is enough for you. And I'm going to tell you right now, that shouldn't be the case. That's not how love should be. So we're going to go with your oracles now. Words. So we have here the frying pan, unicorn, bat, wall, axe, and shark. Okay, so we have here, there's trouble and accusations. There we go. So I feel like what's happening is that people are pointing, mostly the Forest person is pointing fingers at the moon person and just saying, but you did this to me and that's why I'm this way. Or you're like, or the Force person is just dealing with trauma that they still don't want to acknowledge. This could be commitment. This could be other stuff that I don't want to go into because it's, this is a general reading. But we have here the unicorn. So use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So this is really for the moon person, because the moon person is more like spiritual 3D in that sense. Not 3D, 5D. So if this connection is like draining you, if this connection is doing you more harm than good. So you need to listen to your intuition to decide if you need to part ways from this person. So we have here, take care, enemies are working against you. So I feel like, this is a lot of fighting with this connection. It just feels like you're pulling teeth to get anywhere in this connection, that you're doing most of the work. The moon person is doing most of the work, and we have a misunderstanding. So what that also means is that it feels that way, but then the Forest person is just like, no, but you don't understand. I'm going through my own individual stuff. So it's like forces working against you. Again, this is for the Forest person, where it's just like this negative aspect of you that you have not worked through is going to cause you to lose the person you care about the most. And then we have here shark. It says take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So this is a love reading. So material wealth could also be like if you guys live together, or you guys like share a bank account together, or even like work together. Like if you don't handle the situation, if you don't work on yourself, then this person's going to walk and you're going to lose them. So I'm also getting like blood in the water, which is like you're nothing until the thrill of the kill becomes your only law. So I feel like for you guys, it's a defense mechanism for sure. Like your cattiness, your coldness is all a defense mechanism, because you don't want to open up to this person, because you don't want to go through the same situation you've done before. So we have here the dog spirit in reverse. So yeah, I'm going to use the word because it's what it is. So the Forest person is definitely being a bitch. just doing like catty, bitchy behavior, and it's just like, I will do this because you're not gonna stop me, and I know you won't. But listen, if you guys need to walk away, okay? I'm gonna reverse that so you guys can like be more positive. Like, how can you serve yourself better? Like, again, this is for the forest person, where it's just like, you need to go through these, you need to heal these wounds in order to get what you actually want in life, and be honest with yourself about what that actually is. So we have here Muse, Inspiration, Kali, Shadow, and then I'm not going to pronounce that because I don't want to butcher names. Okay. So, yeah, like, again, this is about being inspired to, like, try new things. I feel like this is... I'm sorry, Moon. If you are the Moon person, it feels like this reading is being caught up by the forest person, because they have so much things to work around. So we have here Inspiration, where they have to be inspired to decide to do the right thing for themselves, and then they have to do shadow work, which is where the shadow is coming from. So they need to be honest about their like toxic behaviors, about the death the destruction that they cause whenever they do an activity or they're upset about something. Like, they have to be honest, like, oh, this is a part of me that needs to change in order for me to become a better person or to live the ideal life that I want. So we have here renewal. Once they do all that shadow work, then they have access to abundance, and they have access to your love again, for the Moon person. So then we have here South Node in reverse, House 3 in reverse, and then we have House 11 in reverse. Okay, so what is happening here is, like, you are destined to release. So I feel like you guys are, like, again, really focusing on the forest group, where it's just like, you are so against releasing this trauma that you're just holding it on for dear life, even though it's not helping you. So I'm going to reverse that for you, reverse that, so you guys can learn how to let go of the past and to move forward. So we have here 3 of House, which says early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. So I did not want to say too much, because this is a very general reading, but some of you guys might have experienced some child abuse, some sexual abuse during childhood, and that's something that, I mean, at your time and at your pace, you'll be able, that you should, yeah, I'm going to unreverse that for you to help you connect, because you see how this bird is looking upward. So that's you looking upward to the Moon person to help you during this time where you're like reflecting and trying to become a better person. Will become a better person. Okay, so then we have here House 11, which is friends, like-minded group, and humanitarian beliefs. So I'm going to reverse that for you too. So what I'm seeing here is that you guys met through a group of friends, and you've never been able to express your true authentic self with people. So when this person came into your life, it's just like, wow, they accept me for who I am. Like, that's crazy. They obviously don't know what type of person I am. And that's why, but like right here, that's so crazy. Okay, so you see here that they both have mountains. They're both things that you have to work through. Like, to get to the top of the mountain and the anxiety while you're climbing up the mountain in order to get this friendship that you want. Pile number 2, because even these 2 birds look similar. Like, they've made the journey together to meet their other friends. Okay. Our next cards here, we have here engagement, past life relationship, and reconciliation. So once everything is settled and the dust has parted, I see that there will be an engagement. So this could be like a committed relationship where you guys become steady, or even actual engagement, or even moving in together with each other. The reason there's such a strong pull, even though you guys are so opposite and it feels so painful, is because it's a past life relationship. To resonate, at least if it doesn't. So this could be like a literal past life, or you've known each other in the past, or this is like an ex that you've like isn't on and off again. And then reconciliation is like once the shadow work is done and once everything's revealed up in the open, then you guys will be reunited, and it feels so good. I felt like singing that. Okay, so then we have here the last cards. We have here Chaser, Loss, and Fear. Okay, so what I'm getting from this connection as of right now is that the moon person is the chaser, and right now, what's his name? The forest person is the runner. So because you're in pursuit of this person and you're like hounding behind them, like you're scaring them off. It's like just like the picture. The kid is so excited to see the birds, but the birds are frightened about his presence. They don't know what he is. Is he a predator? I mean, he's the apex predator. All humans are. So like, they're terrified of this small creature. Well, to them, humongous creature that's running towards them. So it's just like you have so much love to give, and it just terrifies this person because it's like, I'm not ready to receive this love because I don't think I'm worth this love. Okay, so then we have here loss, where it's just like loss of self and identity, discovering your true self again. So again, this is for both of you, really. For the forest person to regain what was lost to them from past experiences, and then also for the moon person to just like the loss of this connection, where it's painful that you can't be together at this moment. I'm getting a sense of like separation until the shadow work is done. And then we have our last card here is Fear, where it says darkness, hesitation, insecurity. Know that you are protected. So I just want you to know and remind you that right now there is fear in this connection. This is primarily coming from the forest person, where it's just like, I don't know where this is going. I don't know if I can trust this person. I don't know if I can open up to them. I don't know if I can move on. It's all these doubts and fears about what would the future hold. And I'm just here to tell you that once you pass fear, then you'll reach happiness. Like, you'll have an engagement, you'll be reconnected, and then have consoles that you want. Like, you are your own enemy at times, pile. It's a lot of people in this one pile. Like, you are your own worst enemy right now in this connection. And until you like heal yourself, you can't be with someone, you know? Like, there's like two mindsets right now happening in the internet. I don't know, in real life, I haven't had these deep conversations like that in real life, where it's just like, you need to love yourself before someone can love you. And then there's a relationship where it's just like, someone will teach you how to love yourself. And it's just like, I feel for this pile, it's, you need to learn how to love yourself before someone can love you, because you're going to reject their kindness because you're not used to that. Okay? There needs to be some type of acknowledgement that you are causing a lot of the pain for both of you guys. And that's gonna be your reading. Pile number 2. If you like this reading, please like, subscribe if you would like to see more of these readings, and click on the bell icon so you can be notified when I post my next reading. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye, Starlight. Hello, pile number 3, those who picked this heart lock ring. This is going to be your reading. Okay. Okay, so this reading is going to be a little different, as all my readings are. So this is going to be the forest person, and this is going to be the moon person. I'm not going to tell you which pile to pick. Just take whatever side you resonate with. And then once the oracle cards come, it's going to be a general free-for-all for whichever energy needs the most advice and such. Okay? So, here we go. So we have here 6 of Cups. So usually a 6 of Cups means like a past life connection, in that sense, but I'm getting like a celebration, like kind of a drunkish one. And then we have here and then they're paired off, right? So it's like, okay, everyone here is like joyful and like has their significant other at hand, is what I'm getting. Like everyone here has a significant other. And then we have here the 3 of Cups. So what I'm seeing is like you might have this person, like moon person, might have a significant other and they're pairing off with, but they also have options. Like they have a lot of options and they're aware of that. And so a little bit about you guys, like you guys might not have a problem stepping out in a marriage, is what I'm getting. So we have here 8 of Coins. And I also see like you guys might take advantage of people's kindness as well. Like I feel like this is like the flirtatious group. I feel like what ends up happening is you emotionally commit to someone and then you emotionally exit out when things are like difficult, and then you go with like physical pleasures to ease the pain. Okay, so that we have here for the forest person, we have here the 9 of Wands in reverse. So this is like my third party situation card. So what I'm getting is that this moon person has a habit of stepping out. This is a habit of theirs and you're aware of it. And then we have here the 8 of Cups in reverse. So I'm putting it upright so I can look at it some more. Yeah, this is not a joy. This is like, because it's in reverse. It's not a joyful. I mean, obviously, it's not fun knowing that your partner is like stepping out on you emotionally. Because that's like some of you guys are physically doing it. I'm talking about to the moon people. Like some of them are physically like sleeping with someone, and then some of them are just having an emotional like affair. But it does bother the forest person a lot to know this about their partner, that they will step out. And yeah, and then I see here that, okay, I need to pull more cards, which I have, so it'll be fine. So we have here the 10 of coin. So it's like, because it's the thing, like how you break ego. I feel like some of you, okay, I get it. You become, okay, sneaky spirit. Okay, so what's happening is you guys withhold shit. And that's why this person steps out into emotional stuff. That's why. That is why that person steps out, because you withhold your cup from them. Like, you are not going to leave this person, because 8 of Cups traditionally means like leaving, but you won't leave this person, even though you sometimes also, because that's the thing, I think you guys are very tick for tat. I feel like you might have, like the first person might have literally cheated, like actually cheated, and then the moon person found out and they're tight, like so pissed off about the situation, where it's just like, oh, if you're gonna cheat, then I'm gonna emotionally cheat. But like, I don't think any of these emotional people they're talking to means anything to them, because they're just so upset that you even did that to them. But you won't leave them. And then the ego break is like, you have to provide them the like like you have to provide for them. Like that's the thing, like you withhold so much from this person. It's just like they need to be provided for, they need to feel secure in this connection, and this fourth person is not doing that. So we have here December. Again, I feel like this happened again with the snow. Like this must have happened during December or during like, I'm sorry, pile number 3. My mom is just my mom. So I feel like that could also be a sign where it's just like one person relies on someone too much, or that they're not considerate of the other person's time. So we have here also the crown, dog, casket, spear, desk, lobster. Okay. So, okay, this is a lot to go through, so like bear with me. Can I be honest here for like 10 seconds? Like, I know this is a love reading about like you and this person, but I feel like another person is coming out, because these cards are like, there are like 2 scenarios that's happening. So there is literally the couple that are going to break up because they're not going to be able to handle their ego. But then there's also the couple of these same cards that are the result of this situation. Okay, take a resonates, leave a dozen at the door. So you could have had a very important interaction with this person in December. This person like really values you, and that they started off as a close friend that like amps you up in that sense. So we also have here the casket, where it's like someone getting out of your life for the end of a situation. So again, like, I mean, like for some of you guys, this literally could just be a breakup with this person, right? And then for others of you, like, because of this breakup, you're gonna actually be closer to this friend. So like, you also have here the spear, heartbreak over what you no longer have. So yeah, confirmation about a possible breakup. Pay attention to your work. So this person could also be a work friend. And then we also have here the lobster. So I feel like there are 2 messages that want to come out from this when I pulled. So we have here the financial pinch, where it's just like money is a huge situation, is a huge problem in the situation. Like right here, you're not being able to provide this person. The fourth person's not able to provide the person what the person wants, so they might go to a different person to get like the money and to get their hair done, their nails done. Like they might just really go to a different person, like might even get a sugar daddy to do that stuff. But I'm also getting from friends, when Phoebe's like, you're her lobster or whatever. Like I didn't really watch Friends, but I always knew that quote was like talking about like soulmates. Like you just know this person's gonna be together. So yeah, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because this is a lot. This is a lot of energy happening right now. So you have ascending, where it's like awakening to your soul's potential. So I feel like for some of you guys, this relationship is like it could have just been a karmic relationship, honestly. And now that you know, like, you're meeting this other person that's coming up in this reading, which is crazy. I didn't think another person was gonna come up like that. It's just like, oh wow, like they have everything I wanted and I thought I had with this person, with my other person, but I guess not. So we have here air, which is open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. So it's like being open to the connection, because I feel like this connection is untraditional about how it blossoms, right? So then we have here Capricorn in reverse was like ambitious, realism, and metallic. I don't know why I can't pronounce that right now. Nope, can't pronounce it right now. Steps. Sorry. I know what it's saying, but I can't pronounce it right now. My tongue is slow. So, what it's really, okay, this is about divine timing. This is all about divine timing. This relationship that you're having with this new, that might mean this new person, this new soulmate, whatever, is gonna be orchestrated in divine timing. So what I'm seeing is that it's in reverse. I'm gonna put it upright for you guys, so that this connection that you're feeling with this new individual is going to connect you to your more ambitious side, your more driven side. I don't know how to pronounce that word right now. This person is definitely going to push you into being the person you want to be, like as you're going up this mountain that's like confusion. I'm seeing like uncertainty, but like excitement about it. Like this person is going to help you drive to that. And then we have here Saturn in reverse, so I'm going to put that upright for you guys. So it says here, feeling restrained, experience struggles, learning how to work hard, and patience. So yeah, you guys are learning how to be patient while you're waiting for this connection, definitely. So what that means is that the patience and the hard work to get through this mountain is, you're gonna get like that push from a significant person that's coming into your life. So then we have here reinvention, cleansing, and transcendence. So your sense of self is shifting. I'm gonna say like cleanse your room. Like some of you guys may be LGBTQ, because I see the rainbow here, and then some of you guys are feminine. So I do see the snake, or like someone in this group. So many energies happening right now. Someone in this group is going to perceive you as the snake that ruined the relationship, but that's not true. So when I see the cleansing, right, you guys should like clean your space, sage, do a bath, like especially like definitely do a bath, because we have water. Two mermaids, like come on now, like definitely this is about like water, like and like just washing away what like the past, like wash the man right out of your hair, like. And then we have here seals, and I felt like seals meant something, but I can't remember for the life of me. I think I confuse them as otters, and that's why they're like fixated on me. But maybe for some of you guys, a seal might be like a spirit animal or such. Yeah, and transcend. I feel like what's happening is you're reinventing a mindset of yours, and once you reinvent that mindset, you're going to transcend, you're going to ascend into this next spiritual path. So then we have here, stay optimistic about your love life, where it says positive thinking and fate will bring you romance. Yeah, so for those of you who want to stay in your committed relationship, I feel like you have to be like optimistic, I guess is the word. It's the word of the day. Optimistic about your current situation, where it's just like this person can change, or it was just a rough patch and that type of stuff. But for those of you who are like, no, I'm done with this connection, I want this new person, where it's just like you can't think of woe is me, you have to. Yeah, I mean, I said this in another reading, maybe this is for the same group of people, where you just kind of like copy Ariana Grande and be like, thank you, next. Like, thank you, I loved you when I knew you, and you were great when, you know, we were together, but, you know, gotta move on because you're not fulfilling me and I'm not fulfilling you, so let's not do this to each other. So then we also have here getting to know each other, and then we have here let your friends help you. So what's happening is this person, that close friend, the dog spirit that came before, you're getting to know that person to figure out if that person and you like have more in common than you think. And it's like, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you might be sharing a lot of intimate conversations and might actually talk a lot about this relationship with that person, and they're giving you advice. So it's just like, let your friends help you, because this person is your friend and they're giving you the advice that you need at this moment. So we have here mystery, where it's like magic, intrigue, there we go, intrigue, suspense, you're entering unknown territory. So okay, so for some of you guys, this is like the ending of a very long-term relationship and you have no idea where it's going, but you're excited for the future. Like, this is to me like the Fool's card. And then we have here memories and alone. So for some of you guys, it's like repetition of attachment, of reliving the past and letting go. So what I'm seeing is that you guys have a pattern of doing this. What do I mean by that? Like, you have a pattern of being with someone for a while and then realizing that they don't no longer work. And because of that, you end up in this weird cycle of repeating a similar trend to that. So you need to let go of this like trait of yours of just being with someone because at the time they felt good, because it's not serving you in the long run. And then we have here alone, where it's like you feel abandoned, lonely, lost, but the divine is with you. So, you know, you're gonna go through a period of singlehood and it's gonna bother you. Like, even though this person's your close friend and they might be like the potential, the one, or whatever you want to believe in, or your next significant relationship, like, when you're singlehood, you're going to feel alone and you're just going to feel uncomfortable being single. And I'm just here to tell you, like, you need to like lean into that discomfort, because that's where you're going to find yourself and find what your desires and needs actually are, and that the person that you're with is not drowning you. I don't want to say drowning, that's not the word. It's not overpowering you. That's the word I want to use. Like, the person that from the beginning of the reading that you were or with, like, their personality was too strong for you and you were just going with the ebb and flow. And then after something came to light, you just sat back and you're like, oh shit, like, this is fucking true. Like, damn, I need to get it together. And so that's gonna be your reading pile number 3. If you like this reading, please like, subscribe for like more readings like similar to this one, and you can leave me a comment down below if this reading resonated. And if you like more readings like this and you want to be notified when the next reading is going to come up, click on that bell icon. Okay, all right, I'll see you next one. All right, bye, Starlight.